Genevieve? Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear me? I feel like I can't hear myself. Tell me if you can hear me. Hi. Can someone tell me if they can hear me? Oh, fabulous. Okay, once I get, you know who, the queen in here, we're going to get going. I can't believe I convinced her to do this. Hang on, let's see if I got her. Okay, we're going to give it another minute. I don't see her yet. First of all, she's not a bee. Hi. Oh, yeah. Are you in the Of course. I'm in the bedroom. Look. Jordan's camera. Well, it's like a see-through camera. And I got some new groceries for Rana, which I'm excited to tell her. Why are you nervous? Hi, Marissa. Why are people nervous? Oh, hang on. What's happening? Hang on. Let's see if she's coming up. Gotta cut her some slack, guys. Rana?
Are you there? Wait, I'm in the wrong direction.
You're sideways.
Wait a minute.
I'm so sorry.
Brian, you sent me all these instructions. You didn't tell me what direction to hold this thing.
I know. Everyone should know that Ron and I are both not in the carriage house because of social distancing and also the connection.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the main house.
Rana, I was just telling people, I can't believe I got you to go live like this.
Wait a minute. Well, this is bad for you because I can see what you're up to in the carriage house.
I'm not showing you everything here. Only just a little bit.
How are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, you're wearing headphones. Am I supposed to be wearing headphones?
It's up to you. You don't have to.
Does it bother people? Am I echoey if I don't wear a headphone?
I don't think you are. Rana, people are already saying how fabulous you look.
Oh, isn't that sweet? We have to take care of ourselves. I mean, we have to.
We've got to.
You got to get up. You put one foot in front of the other, and that's it. What's going on with you, dear? Tell me what's happening.
Well, first of all, Rana, I'm wearing the Vineyard Vines t-shirt you got me from Martha's Vineyard a while ago.
Isn't that fabulous?
I know. Can you believe it?
From when I went to the Vineyard.
Yeah, you brought me back this t-shirt, and I'm wearing it today. What are you eating, a strawberry?
These are fresh strawberries. Yadvina brought them because, you know, it's in Eastern Europe, spring is strawberry season. And she's been feeling very homesick, and so she grows strawberries. And this is the first crop of the year. They're fabulous.
Rana, people want to know how you're able to maintain your stunning hair color through this.
Well, you can see my roots are a little jack. Normally, in the spring and in the summer, I go for a little bit more of a blonde and more of a pop of color.
Yeah.
But at the moment, my roots are a little jack. But you know, Yadvina was trained as a beautician in Ukraine.
What?
So if this goes on that long, we'll go there.
Did you know that when you hired her, or was that just a perk you found out about later?
No, look, they're all beauty. I mean, come on.
You're right.
I could have assumed. What's behind you, dear? What have you got there?
Oh, this is Jordan's camera.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that picture of that see-through camera?
Yes, that print. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's really nice. I've been having a lot of fun in this room, Rana, just by myself, though.
Are your feet on the coffee table?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. The correct answer is no.
They're not.
What's going on? You were going to do some foraging for us today.
I did. First of all, I wanted to tell you that I got
Someone said she's sideways. What does that mean?
No, that's from a long time ago. Someone wrote that a while ago. So you're fine.
Well, that means I'm not paying attention, or they're not writing to us.
People want to know if Bob and Jordan are in that photo in the background.
No, isn't that funny? You know, that is a Tony Vaccaro print.
You're kidding.
I got it in Santa. Remember when I ran into dear Erin in Santa Fe?
Of course, Erin Gibson, yeah.
She was buying, fabulous Erin, who we love, was buying her house in Santa Fe at the time. Casa Sonia Doris, or whatever she calls it now, with the House of Dreams.
Yes.
And she was purchasing, I ran right into her in the middle of town. And Tony Vaccaro was having a show at the gallery in Santa Fe.
You're kidding.
And I bought, this is a Givenchy by the pool. So that's Givenchy in the south of France by his pool, taking a picture of a picture being taken of him. And I'm not clear on who's in the BG, but
yeah,
one of Givenchy's young lovers, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can make
So that's a Tony Vaccaro. And then I have Peggy Guggenheim by Tony Vaccaro as well.
Peggy Guggenheim?
I have a Peggy Guggenheim print.
Fabulous.
The photographs. Yeah.
Okay.
That is 2 of 10 that were made. 2 of 10 prints that were made.
Ronna, people are already saying this is a 5-star IG Live.
Yeah. Is that hysterical? Should we celebrate?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Also, people are mad that I'm on the top and you're on the bottom. I don't know. How do I move the comments? Does anyone know?
I bet. Can you flip the video with your finger?
I don't know.
No, it's probably whoever starts it's on top as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I can't be, it's very kind of them to say that it's bothering them, the social dynamic, but I can't be in charge of the technology aspect of this.
No, and people ask why we're not both in the carriage house, and I'm telling you, I already said
We're social distancing.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
And B, we can't both be Instagramming live in the same place.
That. The spring break people are asking that.
That's
the people,
true.
What are we supposed to do? Sit next to each other on a sofa?
Exactly.
Do you want your podcast? Then here's Brian and I's routine. Brian lives in the carriage house.
Yeah.
I have Yadvina enter. I have Brian go out do his foraging, which he's going to tell me about in a minute.
Ronna, I got you some stuff you'll like.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And I hope so. And Brian leaves. Yadvina does a full disinfectant fog and then wipes down every piece of equipment. Then Brian comes in. He's 6 feet across from me on the table.
It's true.
We sit at either end, like in Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Except we're both the Beast in that case.
Oh, Ronna, please, you're the beauty.
I'm the candelabra. You're the candelabra.
No, that, by the way, I wouldn't mind one bit. As long as I'm not that wardrobe.
And so the armoire. So we sit.
Is that champagne?
Yeah, it's 3:30, 3:40.
Oh, I wish I could come in there right now.
I'll bring you a glass when we're finished.
Okay, thank you.
This is one of my favorites, actually. It's Pierre Peters.
Fabulous.
And people know when I do my latkes, I often serve Pierre Peters or I serve Beercat salmon rosé, which is really my favorite. But we're in quarantine, so it's hard to get your hands on everything that you want.
Do you know what my favorite thing is that you call that party? I think it's so cute. Don't you call it Suds and Spuds?
That's exactly right.
Come
for Suds and Spuds. We might get down to doing Suds and Spuds, you and I, because,
I would love it.
In any event, we disinfect the whole thing, and then Brian wipes down his quart, and I wipe down my quart, and we put it all away, and we start over.
Well, I this morning went to the grocery store because I had to pick up a few things, and I got you. I know you weren't crazy about my haul that I mentioned on Patreon.
Oh, the Black Cat cookies?
From Trader Joe's. I thought you'd like them because you're sort of, you've got that sexy feline energy, but I guess it didn't work out. And you like animal prints.
Yeah, that's not really what I want in a cookie.
Right. You're right.
I'm a trader ho, everyone knows.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, you've mentioned this store to me before, but I had never really been. And you haven't really said much about it, so I don't know where you fall on it. But I went to Stop and Shop. Have you been there? You've been there.
Of course I've been to Stop and Shop. There's certain things you can't get at Whole Foods and you can't get at Shoebies. You got to go to Stop and Shop.
So
you went to Stop and Shop in Vin and Square, which is a terrific Stop and Shop, I will say.
I think it's great. And by the way, do you want to know? I'll tell you what I got you. Because I know that, first of all, this is a frozen treat. And second of all.
Oh, did you get me those Charles ice cream bonbons? I served them at Jordan's bat mitzvah.
I've never even heard of them. I've never even heard of them.
They only make them. They're called Charles Penguin bonbons. And they only sell them in New England. And you know what they're like? They're a little bit like, okay, so think of a tray of chocolates.
You just have that out?
They're a little bit, of course. It's 3:30. I told you I need a little pick-me-up.
Oh, right.
So think of that as a chocolate. Now think of it with ice cream inside of it.
Forget it. Where are those chocolates from?
Is that what you're talking? These are the seeds you brought me the last time you came from Los Angeles.
Great.
Brian was my Valentine's, so he brought me 2 pounds of seeds.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Anyway.
Ronna, so I ended up buying you. No, I didn't buy you the Charles Bonbons.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've had this before. It might be new to you. It's called Halo Top ice cream.
Oh, that's the one you can eat the whole pan because it's 50 calories.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I thought, like,
that's a very Casey Wilson kind of thing to eat.
I guess so.
All those Hollywood types who want to eat ice cream but don't want to eat ice cream.
Exactly. And they had them on sale 5 for $10.
Yeah. But you know I'm an ice cream lover. I'm an ice cream nut.
That's why I got it.
So I'm really a person who wants to eat ice cream.
Yeah.
Not, Cool Whip topping or whatever that is. What is it made?
It's a this and that. It's some stuff. Yeah, pretty much.
Sort of cooked up in a lab.
Yeah, but you don't. The thing is you can still eat the whole pint. I mean, I eat more than that, but you can still eat. Yeah. But anyway, so I got you some of those in there. I got birthday cake, chocolate peanut butter. They're doing a diet rum raisin. So I got
it's so funny you should say rum raisin. The chocolate that I just got was a rum raisin.
You're kidding.
Rum raisin flavor. It's so funny. Now, Brian, we didn't talk Cliffhanger.
We're going to do it right now. But anyway.
Questions? I can't see any comments from these people. Are we getting any?
We are. I think they're. Oh, here we go. They were backloaded. Okay. What? Rana, how are you staying entertained?
Oh, what do you mean? How am I staying entertained? We've got the Quarantine International Film Festival. I watched 3 films last night. Talented Mr. Ripley.
Yep.
Under the Tuscan Sun.
Yep.
And A Room with a View, which I hadn't seen in years, which was fabulous.
Fabulous.
I'm reading Heartburn, of course, by Nora Ephron, which is our Carrot Chest Book Club selection for this.
Terrific. One. But by the way, narrated by Meryl Streep on the audiobook.
Fabulous. And people should go to Libro.fm and get it there, because then they can support their independent booksellers at the same time. They're doing something where the first $15 you send, they send to your bookstore. So that's the thing to do. And of course, I've got my herb garden, which is keeping me busy.
That keeps you busy?
I love to organize.
Yes.
And what better time is there to organize than now?
That's true. Yeah. Wait, Ronna.
And cooking, of course. Every night I'm making Brian a gourmet meal. Yeah.
You made that winter minestrone for me last night, and I ate it again this morning for breakfast. Well, I didn't heat it up, though.
You had cold bean soup for breakfast.
Terrific.
We're not there yet, Brian. But that is very high in protein and probably good on your paleo program or whatever you're doing.
Ronna.
You're sort of semi-paleo.
Semi-paleo, that's right. I'm always semi-something.
You're a demi-paleo.
I'm a demi-paleo, but I'll tell you this, I'm full-blown gay. Ronna, people want to know if Yadvina does facials because they think your skin looks flawless.
She does do facials, but not mine, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But this is what I was saying, is she's an esthetician. They all are.
And at some point...
They're all estheticians, and they're all conversationalists, shall we say. If you know what I mean.
Is Yadvina
speaking of which, we've been watching 90 Day. Both of us have been watching 90 Day. A lot of it is are you caught up? Because a lot of it's taking place in Ukraine.
Yes, I'm not caught up, but I am at the Ukraine stage.
So has what's his name with the wig gone to Ukraine yet?
That is a wig, right?
That's quite a wig.
And he has that disgusting pleather trench coat that goes all the way to the floor.
The only thing worse than his trench coat is his luggage.
Yeah.
They all
maybe I've only seen a preview of him going to Ukraine. So I don't think
so we'll wait to talk on that. But he goes to Ukraine where the girl that he met 7 years before meets him at the airport, his friend, who obviously feels incredible guilt for whatever. He must have given her $100,000 on one of these sites as well.
Sure.
He's still, he's never videoed with her. He doesn't have a phone number. All he has is the catfish pictures of her.
Also, the
and he
lovely...
spent several $100,000 because he's so old. He doesn't know that you can get it all for free now.
My favorite moment was when she wrote to him, and he wrote back, he goes, I'm writing back now. And I'm writing yes in all caps, and then,
How come I can't see them commenting? Only you can see.
I can see that. I don't know. Ronna, what are your thoughts on
Cliffhanger?
That's right. What are your thoughts on Marsh Brothers? I don't know what that means.
Marsh Brothers. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Maybe it's a local produce stand.
People say they love your whole setup, that they love your nail game right now. They think your nails look terrific.
Oh, they're a little shorter than usual because they're telling us to keep them short.
By the way, other people have started popping champagne while they're watching to join you.
That makes me so pleased.
Yep.
That makes me so pleased. How many people have we got with us at the moment?
We've got like 750 right now.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Where's the other 750?
I knew that was coming. Oh, someone wrote Halo Top is gross. Rude.
I'm sure I agree.
Someone else said that we're perfect together. And someone else wants to know if at any point you would release your latke recipe.
Yeah, I've released it several times in the past. I'd be happy to.
Oh, great.
And I've got a new shipment of Daniel Boulud smoked salmon coming from Solex Catsmouth.
Fabulous.
And we've got, of course, as I said, I've got my own, you know how they have the strategic stockpile?
Yes.
You're talking about the ventilators. They won't release the ventilators.
Correct.
I have my own strategic stockpile. And in that stockpile, of course, I've got my smoked salmon. I've got my champagne. So we'll do a suds and spuds.
Oh, I also brought you frozen tangelos that come in a bag.
Why are they frozen?
Well, just so that they're not whole, they're cut up, but just so that you can use them later. So
you
that
say
won't go back.
tangelos? It's funny, I say tangelo.
That sounds more Italian. Someone got on my back the other day saying that, no, she's pronouncing it right. It is Italy.
Italy. Oh, that was very funny. Yeah, they said I'm from New England, so my Italian-American mother says Italy, a grandmother.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Ronna.
To Italy, that's a theme in the Quarantine Carriage House this week. So people should watch the 3 movies I mentioned and join us there. But you want to hear something hysterical?
I'm dying to.
NBA star Kevin Love. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
You would like him very much, actually. He's on the Cleveland Cavaliers, speaking of Cleveland, Mr. Cleveland. Has a gorgeous girlfriend who's a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, who also happens to be hysterically, Arcade Arthur.
Of course, Variety Zone.
She's her cousin by marriage, okay?
Oh.
So Kevin Love is one of these people who's a basketball player, but he's more than a basketball player. He's a thinker. And he did a thing last year. He wrote an article. I think it was in that, what's that, Sportsman's Daily, or there's a thinking person sports
ESPN
website. No. And he wrote a whole thing about depression, talking about his depression and how he needed to see a therapist, et cetera, et cetera. He's a real Renaissance man. Anyway, last night, someone sent to us, CB2 or CB Dubs, one of our people, sent to us that he posted on his Instagram stories last night that he was watching Talented Mr. Ripley. So whether or not he's in the quiff or not, I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Ronna, someone wants to know if you're going. This is a free feed question, just so you know.
This is a free feed situation.
Okay. Someone wants to know if you're going bra or no bra during quarantine.
I mean, is there someone you, Brian? That's the question. Like, I can't see the comments that they're asking.
Yeah.
Should society completely break down? That's my question. I do what everyone else does, okay?
Okay.
When the time of the night comes where I don't want to be wearing a brassiere anymore, I take off my brassiere. But we can't start taking our brassieres off during the day, because that is really the same as living in sweatpants. And when you live in sweatpants, you can call it athleisure, you can call it whatever you want. It starts to rub off on your productivity. Is that a mouse behind you?
What?
Oh, no, it's one of those door stoppers.
Yeah. A mouse?
You tell me you could handle a mouse if one came into the house.
Into yours?
Yeah. All right, let's do our cliffhanger, please.
That's fine.
We
but
never
Ronna,
did it. We owe an apology to everyone.
We do.
And so this is a free feed cliffhanger.
Can I ask you?
I have a very exciting announcement.
We do. We have a really big announcement coming up.
We do, actually. And we didn't even know to tease it because we didn't know it was coming this quick. We're so excited.
Now, Ronna, like 10 people have written in asking if Jordan's okay during this quarantine. Did he stay in New York? What's he doing?
Jordan's in the Hamptons with Elaine.
You've said this. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's fine. He's
getting
the woman who owns Italy has been doing a fresh produce box that they're delivering to people every week.
Thank
so
God.
they were on that list, of course. She's terrific. I met her at a film premiere. Carl Feig was very friendly with her.
Fabulous.
And so they were on the Italy list, don't worry. And if the weather keeps improving, he'll probably start working on his paddle boarding. I don't know.
Well, Ronna, that has really calmed me down because I was worried sick.
Yeah. You do ask about Jordan quite a bit, which I find both flattering and vaguely worrying. Yeah.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay. This was our cliffhanger. I'll read the question again.
Okay.
Dear Ronna and
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
proud Carriage House member here, writing for advice on navigating a vexing issue with a friend.
The third wheel. Yeah.
The third wheel. In fact, the subject line was table for three.
Yeah.
Said friend is a former boss who became one of my closest friends. She's someone I've long admired, and although we see each other somewhat infrequently, she's the sort of friend who would drop whatever to be there if I needed her, and that's true in the reverse. It's a low-maintenance friendship, and one I deeply value. The problem is when we make dinner plans, 3 out of 4 times she'll text me the day of and let me know her partner will be joining us. There's no, would you mind? Instead, it's just a stated fact. A news alert, if you will. A couple things to note. Her partner is a prickly and high-maintenance personality who doesn't like a lot of people. I've been told I'm one of the few people she actually likes and with whom she lets her hair down.
I know, people always think that's a compliment.
I'm flattered, but I also value...
They don't like anybody that like you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, why don't they like anybody?
Why don't they like anybody? Yeah.
Should I feel flattered that a curmudgeon deigns to spend their time with me? Of course they like me. They're likable.
I'm flattered, but I also value my one-on-one time with my friend. I get a different version of her when her partner's at dinner with us. It's not a third wheeled situation, more of a front row seat to low-grade dysfunction and tension situation.
Yeah, where they start litigating the relationship.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know I should just use my words and just say, as much as I love spending time with your partner, Cordelia, fake name, I really would love for it to just be you and me more often than it's not. But the thought of doing that makes me want to shave off my eyebrows. I'm not sure if it's because at one time she was my boss and that dynamic is forced encrypted, or if it's because I don't want to disappoint her by rejecting Cordelia. I tend to be direct and I don't cower from confrontation, but this one's a tough one for me. Any advice on how to handle with an elegant touch? I know this is a low stakes problem. Thanks so much. Keep up the great work. Kiss, kiss, name withheld.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brian? Because this is a situation that people find themselves in all the time, I would say, which is particularly as you get older, meaning people marry people that you wish they didn't marry. Your brother, your sister marries somebody you wish they didn't. There's always a scenario where, and part of this is life. Life expands, people's roles and their priority change, but you want to keep hold of that friendship if at all possible. So the question is, how do you preserve that intimacy without just being a person that's invited to a barbecue 3 times a year, or, because it's hard to, people are always talking about how do you maintain your relationship with your partner, but maintaining a friendship with people who you really love and feel intimate with is an incredibly important part of getting older. And it's something that often goes by the wayside because you're working on your personal relationship. But if you don't have your friends, a person can't be everything. You can't be everything to you, to everyone. So your partner, which is fabulous, if you get along with your partner 8 out of 10 ways, fabulous. But they can't be everything. And you have to have something that's just for you, which are these friendships or your relationship with your therapist, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And that's just sort of a preamble to why this is important. Because I think people could hear this question and say, what do you care? You have dinner with her 3 times a year. You care because this is someone who knows. And also, very often when you work with someone, you have a different kind of intimate relationship. You have a day-to-day relationship with that person, and they get to know things about you like family.
Yeah.
And this person obviously really values and really enjoys the company of this person that used to be the boss and possibly a mentor in some way. Yeah. What do you think, Brian? I obviously haven't given my final answer here, but I'm curious what you think about it.
I think that going from boss to friend is obviously it works. I mean, it worked with those two.
Yeah.
I think it is a tough thing to say, but if they're really good friends with you, I don't know. I think like it's almost like could you just. It is annoying that this friend keeps asking their partner to come with them. I think that's so obnoxious. And I think that
I know, but that person thinks their partner's to, like we said, this partner thinks that they're this exclusive catch.
Yeah.
So, this would I'll be honest with you, this used to happen with Bob. I didn't do it, but it's how other people felt about Bob.
Yeah.
Which Bob didn't really like that many people. And Bob didn't suffer fools. Let's put it that way.
You can see that in photos of him.
So if there were people that Bob liked who he deigned to have dinner with. They felt pretty special about it.
I bet.
But that's because Bob is special.
Yeah.
This person thinks that their partner is like Bob. So they think, can you believe it? This celebrity wants to have dinner with you. Who wouldn't be thrilled? That's the blind spot of a relationship. It's nice that they feel. It's nice that they feel that, proud of the person they're with. But I think you simply have to say, I'd love to have dinner with, Jerry.
Sure.
You and Jerry, whoever this is. And that would be fabulous, and let's do it Thursday. But can we schedule a one-on-one for you and me sometime soon? I have a few things I want to talk. You have to take it on you. I have a few things I want to talk to you about that I'd love to talk to you about in private.
That's great. And then you just have to actually come up with that list. And also, you could also just say to her,
you just make it, and when you can't come up with the list, you make it about work. You ask 2 questions about work where you say, something's going on with my new boss, and I know you're the only one that will understand because I didn't want to bore Jerry, and really I just value your opinion so much. I really wanted to do a one-on-one. And then you ask 2 questions, and then you gossip for the rest of the dinner.
And you know what you do? You call it a sisters over blisters. And what you say is we're doing a sisters over blisters party. And I know that yours is more of a fun blister. But you come over here, we'll stomp on some grapes or whatever we do, just girlfriends. We'll watch Pretty Woman. And if all else fails, just say,
well, that's not what isn't it? Is it, what are the gender of these people, by the way?
I think Cordelia is.
But the boss,
well, it's
boss
unsigned.
And the partner are a heterosexual couple.
Wait, okay, no.
But I think it's a gay man writing the letter.
I think it is too. I know it's a man writing the letter, and it does seem as though the boss is a woman and her partner is also a woman. So you're right. This is a man writing in.
Wait, the boss's partner is also a woman?
Yeah, well, they're naming her Cordelia.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe that's a man's name.
Who cares? The point is this: you have to find a polite way to say, "I would." Oh, that's so exciting! I'm so excited. I would love it if Cordelia would. I forgot that Cordelia was the name they gave, so forget Jerry. Cordelia. Yeah. I would love it if Cordelia would join us, but I really want to book a one-on-one for next week if you're available. I have a couple of private things I want to discuss with you.
I have another idea, Rana.
Oh, boy. By the way, none of this is happening anytime soon.
You text yourself and then change the name of who it came from the partner. And you just write in all caps, but with the name Cordelia, you're stupid and ugly and I wish you were dead and maybe I'll kill you. And then show it to your friend.
And say, I don't think Cordelia thinks I am as exclusive as you think she is.
Exactly.
She does, yeah.
And then you have your friend.
Doesn't Cordelia sound like such a blowhard? One of those people who there's 2 options with Cordelia. She either sits at the dinner, talks the whole time about how fabulous she is and how her business is going.
Completely.
Or,
all the deals she just scored.
Or she just sits there. And the other one. And they litigate. It's absolutely, it's boring. It's boring.
And people unless someone has been with their partner for a very, very long time, they do sort of get new with you when they're in front of that person. They just become something different a little bit at the beginning because they still want to appear
or they do that
passive
aggressive thing where they say, well, it wasn't on Thursday. It was on Friday. I remember because I was at work and you called me at work. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Well, that's not. We weren't in Florence. We were in Siena. But okay. No, but you tell the story. Story.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh God.
Snooze. Absolutely. All right. Snooze. Okay. Well, does anyone have any questions for us before we make our announcement? We can't do this all day, Brian.
There's a few people want to know if you would ever do. Someone, by the way.
Don't ask me if I'll ever do Cameo. The only way I'll do Cameo is if my fee is about $50,000 for one video. So if somebody wants to pay that, they can.
Someone was asking if you would ever do a burlesque show.
I don't know. What does that mean?
I don't know. And then someone else.
Would you ask them? Can you ask them back? Would they ever do a burlesque show?
I will. I will. And someone also missed. This was a very funny.
But Brian and I are going to do a holiday cabaret as soon as the theaters open again.
That is.
We're doing a holiday spectacular.
Absolutely, and that's going to be.
We'll do singing. One
That's
of our
right.
songs.
We have
What
one of
are
our
our songs that we sing?
Just a Total Eclipse of the Heart is one of our
Turn
hits.
around, bright
That
That's
every
good.
now. That's one of them.
Yeah.
And then we can even change up the tempo. We could sing that song 5 different ways that night.
Sure.
But Rana.
Or we could do our theme song. Do, 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 do.
People, exactly.
I can't wait to dance. I don't know. I want to know, can people tell us if they enjoy our theme song? I get so excited every time I hear it.
I have heard
dance in the
that people
car.
enjoy it.
I dance in the car.
People also, there was a big brouhaha just a second ago because people also thought you were saying that in the Hamptons they're being served, or they're getting boxes from the owner of Italy, not Italy. And they were like, who owns Italy? Anyway.
Okay. You know what? The De Medicis did for a long time, and they don't anymore.
It's Di Medici.
Yeah, De Medici.
And then people also wonder if you take your own bra off or if someone does it for you.
Who am I, Queen Elizabeth? I can take off my own brassiere. Thank you very much.
You don't have a dresser?
No. Okay. I have a personal esthetician / cleaning lady, but I do not have a dresser.
Yep.
Should we make our big announcement?
This is huge, and this is something that we can go live on our Instagram very quickly. Not live, but on our Instagram.
They can go there right now, Brian.
Great.
It's already up. Okay?
It's at the app. It is?
It's already up. Brian and I, this is exclusive for how many people are here right now?
About the same number.
7. Oh, that means it went down.
It went down like 10. It went down to 740, which, by the way, is like good.
740 of you. You're getting this exclusive before anybody else. We haven't posted it on our Instagram. We found out minutes ago.
This is exciting.
The very first Ask Ronna and Brian merchandise is now available at podswag.com/AskRonna. And it is a Icons t-shirt.
Should I read it?
Go for it.
Martha and Ina and Gwyneth and Rana, parentheses, and Brian.
It comes in black and white.
Sure does.
It comes in, you can't
White
really
on
tell,
gold.
white with gold.
Fabulous.
And I believe it also comes in white with black.
It does.
Which I love. So you can go there now. You can purchase a very first shirt. We're calling it the Icons shirt.
Correct.
And it's on podswag.com right now. We couldn't be more excited. We have to say thank you, Marissa, for putting it all together for us at Podswag. Podswag.com/AskRonna.
Absolutely. Rana, people are saying they want the podcast on YouTube. They want it daily. They're dying over you. They can't believe how stunning you look.
Do they want to send a team to video? Who am I, John Oliver? I'm recording alone in a
You're
room.
right. No,
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Look, we can only do what we can do. We're doing 2 shows a week for you. Okay? Now we're doing an Instagram Live. We've got the free feed show, which is, last time I checked, 3.5 hours long.
Correct.
It should be 45 minutes. Excuse me. But we can't.
By the way, people are also saying Free does not deserve what's happening right now.
Well, that's of course true. But you know, we love our free feeds. Free feeds where we get a little looser.
We do. We could talk about bras. We could talk about ice cream.
Though we have a lot of exclusive things going on in the carriages. And I have to say, people should know we're always, we haven't told people, we've told them on the Instagram, et cetera, et cetera. But $1 from all of our Patreon subscriptions are going to Wheels on Meals America. For the next month, till April 20th, I believe it is. So for the next month. So if you're feeling a little guilty, you want to feel like you want to offset it in some way, you can probably, I don't know, write that off on your taxes. But we're very excited to help with that. And we're doing our book club. Our Quarantine International Film Festival continues. We can announce this right now. Richard Lawson is joining us again to discuss the Ode to Italy selection.
Fabulous Ode to Italy.
Yeah.
Rana, also, this is the last question. People want to know if you think Carol Baskin did it or not.
Okay. Do you want to talk about Tiger King for 10 seconds?
Yeah, let's do it.
How much have you done on Tiger King?
I'm done. I mean, in other words, I finished
You've watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
What are you going to give it? A to D. What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it a...
Give me your honest opinion.
I'm going to give it a B minus.
Yeah. That's what I would say too.
Yeah, I didn't... but they were interesting people, but yeah, it's a B.
But I mean, what's a B anyway? What's anything less than an A?
Would you go into a restaurant and Los Angeles say that it had a B rating?
By the way, I noticed I'm wearing my Cartier Panther ring today.
Oh, you are?
So I'm dressed to discuss Tiger King. Yeah, that's my.
Oh, fabulous!
Can you see that, or is it too? It's too blurry.
No,
Onyx.
You can kind of see it, but Ronna, I've seen it. People truly can't get over your nails, by the way. They can't get over it.
We've got to take care of ourselves. But I mean, do yourself. That's my tip for today is if you're going to hire a cleaning lady, hire one that has an esthetician's license because you never know what's coming down the pipe.
Pro tip. Also, in the cabaret, people were requesting
Carol
songs from
Baskin
Chicago. Yeah, do you think she did it? Do you think she killed her husband?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, where else did he go? Do I think she fed him to the tigers? I don't know.
Yep.
Do I know exactly what happened there? The truth is, honestly, I don't know. He seemed to be into a lot of bad business.
Yeah.
And I think there were so many sad moments in Tiger King. But possibly the saddest moment of all was watching the three women that he left, but the ex-wife, the two daughters, and the ex-wife and the mother sharing that chair together, that love seat chair. And she was like, if Helen Hunt had what do they call those vanishing twins? When there's two twins in the womb.
And one absorbs the other.
If Helen Hunt had a twin that she absorbed, but it didn't get absorbed, that would be the daughter from the Tiger King.
Yeah,
she was sort of a pin-headed, kind of mop wearing. I mean, I think that was actually her hair, but it looked like a mop.
It did.
And they were so broken. That man left he picked up a drifter in probably a crochet top and a pair of cutoffs and said, you can hold this gun on me. I'm going to drive you around because basically what I'm going to do to you is about 4,000 other things. But you can hold this gun on me. Which, I mean. And
so sexy.
Kind of. And that's how they met. And those women never got over it. And so they're still litigating this thing.
Yep.
And then surprise, surprise, he didn't leave them any money. He was a jerk.
Yeah.
What was he going to Costa Rica every 10 minutes for? He was obviously trafficking either drugs.
I was going to say nothing
animals.
legal. Yeah.
Of course. He was into a lot of bad business with a lot of people. Do I think she might have tipped somebody off where he was or what was going on? Sure. Maybe. Do I think she did it herself? No, not really.
Yeah.
And I think, I also think it was very interesting. Something came out this week, which was very interesting. Now, Eric Goode, which I mentioned on the podcast, is an absolute New York impresario. He's one of the filmmakers.
Yes,
He started Area Nightclub. He owns part of the Bowery Hotel, which I favor occasionally when I'm doing downtown, staying downtown New Jordan, and 10 other things, Bowery Bar, Park, et cetera, et cetera. And I was curious how he got into this. And the answer is he's an amateur herpetologist.
Okay.
Which is a reptile specialist.
Which is disgusting. Yeah.
I've never understood reptile people, but they have their place.
I knew a herpetologist, and he's in prison now.
For what?
Murder.
How'd you know him? Is he the perfectly nice guy that took your sleeping pills out of your
I've followed his career, Rana, and it turns out he made the big time. He finally ended up in prison.
Took you
Tramazone
or Tradmazone or whatever you had.
Exactly. By the way, Rana, people are literally saying they're jumping up and they're buying the shirts right now, and we're getting crazy feedback on them. I certainly hope so.
We're going to make at least 50 cents on each shirt.
We'll definitely be $10 rich.
You know what we should do, and I'm going to see if they can still do it. We should see if they can put double kisses on the back of the shirt.
So cute.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yes.
Let's see if they can do it.
All right, Rana.
But my last point about these animal people, which Eric Goode made the point this week, because I have the feeling that the edit of the series did not come out exactly the way that he was hoping that it would.
Probably.
And when I come to the carriage house later, by the way, do you want me to bring you? Do you like a milk or a dark chocolate of the nut cluster?
A dark.
Yeah, I'll bring you the nut clusters later.
Are you kidding me?
Of course not. You know I like to share.
Rana, people are calling you the Tiger Queen.
That's sweet, but I don't need that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know who the Tiger King is, and that's not a compliment. In any event, my point is this. He said none of those people actually care about animals or curious about animals in their own habitat.
I completely believe it.
They've never left the country. They've never gone to India, Sumatra, Africa, wherever these tigers come from. They have never once seen them in their own environment and respected. They talk about being conservationists, caring about these animals. It's absolutely just a bizarre subset of narcissism.
Including
and
Carol
Joe
Baskin,
Exotic,
by the way.
who, look, of course he's entertaining. Guess who else was entertaining? Donald Trump. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're right.
Joe Exotic deserves to, should they put him behind bars for 22 years? I mean,
Who
sort of a long sentence, but at least 10.
Yeah.
And so everyone thinks this is charming and hysterical. Duck Dynasty, I told you that was the canary in the mine shaft for Trump. We should have known Trump was going to win because of how popular Duck Dynasty was. Joe Exotic is completely of that same ilk to me, which is, isn't this cute? Isn't this cute? And now look where we are. No ventilators, no tests, and we're all in our homes and we're doing an Instagram Live. So that's what I have to say.
You
all right,
went
listen,
from, yeah,
kiss,
right.
kiss.
Okay, I love you the most, and so do all these people, Ronna. They cannot get over how incredible you look.
We're going to do the antibacterial fog, and then I'll meet you in the carriage. We're going to record our Patreon.
Cannot wait.
If anyone has any last-minute Patreon Cliff questions or, yeah, just Cliff.
Ask them on the Patreon, which is patreon.com/AskRonna. And again, $1 goes to Meals on Wheels. And also the shirts are up now on Ask Ronna.
No, podswag.com/AskRonna. But we'll add it to our link tree on our Instagram.
That's what I meant.
I mean, this is hot off the presses.
I mean, we found out about that this was going 5 minutes ago.
Kiss, kiss to Marissa and Earwolf, who put it all together for us.
Absolutely. All right. I adore you. I'll see you.
I'll see you soon.
In here soon.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Let us know if you want us to do it again.
Yes, absolutely. They do. They've done it too. All right. Bye, Ronna.
Kiss, kiss.